friends, and welcome to Crits and Knits, another episode of Just the Knits tonight. We got three of us, and I think we're all available on the sound. No one else is talking, so I can't tell.
Talking.
Yay! The bars are moving, yay! Hopefully you can hear
Yay.
us. If you can't, let me know. But, hi! It's Wednesday, and we're here.
I'm a menace.
Greg is a menace. You may have noticed that two
It's
weeks
true.
ago. That was a fun one. I do enjoy those. They're a nice little break from having to
Reality.
think and do things.
No, you're a menace in real life too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I will not be working on my project while we're talking today because there's a lot of counting and
And Greg is a
Greg
menace.
is a menace. So I will show you my project, but I'm not going to work on it. I really should
Fair.
bring in my podcast scarf. It's been sitting in my car. I needed car knitting the other day.
Oh, okay. It's like you don't podcast from the car, do
I
you?
don't.
Yeah.
But the podcast scarf moved to the car to be car knitting.
You know, when I want to
Danny's
just.
mom!
It's Denny's mom. Hi.
Sending you healing vibes.
We love you.
I'm moving my arms extra.
Rude.
Oh, and that's how you know we love you. Oh.
So like I asked you about knitting, podcasting from the car. When I first started listening to podcasts, several of the podcasts I listened to were all like car podcasts.
Yes. Oh, the one with the twins.
In
Andy
cars
Jen.
or about cars?
In cars, they were commuter.
Oh,
It was
commuter
commuter,
knitter.
like the commuter knitter.
Yeah, she
Jen,
podcasted from
Notre
her
Dame
car.
Jen. Yeah, right. Yeah. But like even before that, before I was a knitter, like actually like before podcasts were even when you had to do it through an RSS syndication feed and like
When
do
it
a
was
crazy
on
thing
the
with your
iPod.
iPod and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like several people, it was like several of the podcasts that I found were like, okay, I've got a 45-minute commute. I'm just going to record and talk to you while I drive to work today.
Yep. It's a nice use of
It
your
was nice.
45-minute commute.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And yeah, I
Anyway.
enjoyed the commuter knitter. I listened to her for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm still subscribed in case she ever like, starts
Exactly,
back up again.
Yeah. I follow her on Instagram. Get to
Yep.
see her kids growing up. I'm like, oh, I remember when they didn't exist yet.
Right. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's funny when I use Downcast. So I only really pay attention to audio podcasts. I don't do
Right.
the video podcast. And there was only one video podcast I followed. It was Auntie Danny Loves to Knit. That was the only one I ever
Yeah.
followed. And but every now and then I look at Downcast, and it's like downloading, checking 17 out of 250 or
Yes,
whatever.
right?
And most of them are like they're
Gone.
podcasts that don't.
Or
I mean,
They're not
and
coming back.
well, and like many of them are hosted by people who have passed away, so they are definitely not coming back.
Yeah.
And but I'm like, I can't delete them
No.
because
Well, what if I want to
maybe
listen to them
someday.
again?
Right.
Like if the feed
So-
is still there, then theoretically I
still
could go
there.
back and like stream old episodes. Listen to an old friend.
Yep.
And some of them are now part of networks and just every like Halloweenish time I'll get like 5 copies of the same preview of a new
Right.
podcast. I'm like, all right, Marcus played.
Yep.
But it's fine. It's fun.
Yeah.
There's some that I miss that I hope will come back, and some that I'm sure probably won't, but I'll still miss them.
Yeah. Yep.
There's been a couple I've had to quit. Like, just one was because all the hosts got irritating. I won't name names,
Okay.
but the hosts got
It
irritating.
was mine, wasn't it?
It was.
That
Um,
happens.
Actually, I quit a couple because one or more of the hosts got irritating.
Mhm.
And then I had to stop listening to weird little guys because it was really stressing me out.
Oh, We don't need to be stressed with our fun times.
No,
No,
no.
no.
Like, it's well written, it's well researched, but there's only so much domestic terrorism one can take.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
that's
fair.
reasonable.
So here's my podcast confessional. Um, I don't listen regularly to knitting podcasts anymore. It's like, I mean, I host one, have
Right.
been for 10 years, and co-host, but I don't have time for that. It's like it's weird. And it's funny because I remember years ago I used to listen to Marley Bird's podcast.
Okay.
She's a crochet primarily designer, but knitting designer as well. And she had commented a few times about not listening to other podcasts. She was aware of other knitting related and crochet fiber related podcasts out there,
Yeah.
but she said that she just doesn't have time to listen to them, which I thought was absolutely bizarre because I was listening to a dozen or more knitting podcasts at the
Yeah.
time. And now it's like I understand where she's coming from.
Although, to be fair, I'm just looking through my list right now. And of all the knitting podcasts that I was listening to, because I had a lot,
Hmm.
there are only two that are still going. And
Yeah.
I just haven't felt the need to find more. So it's
Well, I
it's
also,
Unraveling and Downseller Studios. Those
yeah,
are the two that are still going. And the rest sort of all just petered out. Or
yeah,
a couple of them were video ones that used to have their own RSS feed, so they would show up in my Downcast and I could watch
right.
them. But they've all moved to YouTube, and I'm like, I
Hmm.
do
No,
not have the patience to watch podcasts on YouTube. I don't have the patience to find them.
And I'm not
right.
paying for YouTube to stream it in the car.
No, no.
Yeah. So I mean, I still have a lot of knitting podcasts I'm subscribed to. I'm looking at my list right now. I currently have in my knitting playlist. So I have like this many playlists
Mhm.
for my podcasts. My knitting playlist, I currently have 114 episodes, taking up 97 hours and 45 minutes of time,
Okay.
just ready for me. Every now and then I go declare podcast bankruptcy and delete them all, and
Start
it just
again.
builds right back up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've got things like Business of Craft, which is a good one. I've got Downseller Studio and mine. The Yarny Axe is one that I would listen
Oh,
to a while ago.
yeah.
Yeah.
Are they still? Are they the
Yeah,
ones?
they had a
No,
new one come
it's
out Friday.
I must not have the right feed because I haven't heard them in
Oh,
forever.
I do remember a few years ago they had a problem with their feed, and
Because I haven't updated anything since 2022.
yeah,
I will
yeah.
have to look for their
So
new feed.
yeah,
And
look for their new feed.
the two Knitlit Chicks, that's the other one
Two
that I.
Knitlit Chicks. Yep.
But they are ending this year.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
hadn't heard that.
They just announced it on their last episode.
Hmm,
So that'll be another, I guess that's three that'll be down to two. So,
sure. Yeah, I think I've noticed over the past several years that so many of like the knitting podcasts are moving to video or are just starting up as video or things like that. I mean, it's
yeah.
I
and
mean,
I
it makes sense. It's kind of a
it
visual
it very
Yeah.
much makes sense.
thing.
It just doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
No, and that's fine.
Yeah. When I because I started knitting when Blueberry was born, and I found knitting podcast shortly after that. So that was like 12, 13 years ago.
Yeah.
And I feel like that was kind of like a heyday of audio knitting podcasts.
It
There were a
really
lot of
was.
really good ones.
There were.
Yeah.
Yeah, there definitely were.
Yeah.
And I don't listen to any. No offense, Greg. Nothing
Oh,
personal.
no, no, no. Oh, Ace Scream Queen, I wish you were here with us too.
Aw, we miss you. We'll be here for a bit if you want to join in.
Yeah,
Oh, but then I'll
yeah,
have to change layouts and stuff.
yeah.
Never mind.
No,
Don't do
don't
it.
don't don't don't
Don't
mess with
do
the
it.
layout. We'll
Yeah,
have like half your face somewhere. It'll be a mess.
yeah.
You'll have to share with Greg because he's on the bottom of my screen. So you'll have to share a box with Greg.
Oh, sad face.
Aw, yeah,
We
that'll work
could,
out
I'll
real
I'll move
well.
over some.
Oh gosh.
I
Well,
wanna get
Gross. Gross. I will have to do my impersonation. I can hear now. Gregamus.
It is so hard for me to not call my coworker Gregamus.
I mean, you could always go with the less popular Greg Topher.
Eh, I don't like him enough to
To
play
yeah.
with him though, so
Gotcha. Gotcha.
I do call my store manager Tomothy
I
sometimes.
like that. Gregorous.
See, look at that. I even got it wrong. So now I'll just have to start swearing wrong because she gets mad at me when I do that too.
Uh, well, on to the all important question. What have you been knitting? Or crocheting?
Uh,
Or making? Ooh, purple?
Made some gloves. A coworker of mine was like, "Hey, if I pay you, will you make gloves for me and my girlfriend?" And I was like, "Sure." I like money.
Yeah.
He's like, does $50 for each sound good?" And I'm like,
Yes.
"Yes."
Someone
Probably
who
not gonna
knows
use
Good.
the
what
fifty
knitting is
dollars because
worth.
this was just garter stitch, but like, so stash yarn, easy peasy, garter stitch. Um, they're too big for me, but
Right.
they're really nice.
Nice.
They're knit flat, and
Okay.
you'd use short rows to shape it, which is not really something I've done before, so that was fun to
Okay.
experience. And then you just sew the seam together, and it makes a very lovely seam. There's an option in the pattern for a provisional cast on, but I did not have extra yarn or a crochet hook with me when I cast on, so I was like, okay,
Yep.
fuck the police.
I read in.
um, so those knit up fairly quick. I think it was like a couple days for each one because I'm not a speed knitter, unfortunately. And so now I'm working on the girlfriends ones, and this is ending up to be a little bit harder than I thought. Um, so she wanted, I showed them, I found a bunch of ones on Ravelry and was like, "Do you guys like any of these?" And she liked one that had little cat paws on it. And what happened? Oh, and I was like, "Okay, cool, I can make you cat paws." And I did not have yarn in my stash of the appropriate weight. So I was like, okay. So I was like, I'll find a different pattern that uses worsted weight because she wanted black with purple paws.
Okay.
Um, so I found a pattern, and it does not translate to the paw print chart that was on there.
Oh.
So I will use a different chart that I found, which has the appropriate space for however many rows will end up
Right.
being on there, because the the pattern is very, here's a basic idea, knit for 2 inches
Ah.
kind. I'm like, oh
Was that a
shit,
paid pattern?
no,
Okay, good.
because
Because a paid
I'm a
pattern
cheap,
should be better
yeah,
than that.
Right.
no, I didn't want to spend money on this.
No, no, I understand. Yeah, if you're,
um,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, so then I was like, okay, I think I'm getting to the point where I can like start putting the pattern in, and I'm like, I can't, I can't do the color work
Because you're doing it the round.
because it's only on one side.
Duplicate stitch.
So I'm gonna duplicate stitch. Yep.
Yep.
I was like, what would Danny do?
Duplicate stitch,
Duplicate
baby.
stitch. Yep.
Yep.
So we're just knitting right now. I'm up to the thumb part. I've got a little bit more to go. It's like increase until you get to 50 stitches, and I'm like, thanks. So I'm working on that. Luckily, girlfriend and I have the same size hands,
Oh, that's good.
so
So you
I
can try
can,
them on along the
yeah,
way.
because I was like, oh shit, it's gonna be, because I mean, obviously, coworkers' hands are man hands.
Right.
um, but I was like, oh no, what size are her hands? And I was like, quick, come here, let's see how big your hand is. Same size.
Good.
She's at least a foot shorter than me.
All right. Well,
The
yay.
baby hands.
Oh, oh.
Yep.
I
But
can,
again, at least a foot shorter than me.
Yep.
I can,
Aw.
I could give you some baby hands.
Oh,
Naughty
okay.
baby.
Very naughty baby.
So that's what I've been up to.
Nice. Love it. Oh, excuse me. Well, I think I mentioned this last time. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just mentioned it on That's Pretty Crafty. Um, Malabrigo put out a call for designers for their Quickie line, and one of my Knit Night friends yeah, sent me
You
the
were both 12.
but one of my Knit Night friends sent me the PDF with the instructions, and I said, you know what? I'm an idiot. I'm going to do this.
Danny was like, you know what? I'm up for a quickie.
Bet. So when E and I went on our adventure, I picked up this Malabriga Metamorphosis sock, and I'm most of the way through it. And I designed and am working my way through this pattern, which I'm calling Dancing with Shadow.
It's
Mm,
really nice.
But it's got a bunch of
yeah.
different eyelet setups. It's kind of hard to tell, but there are three different eyelets, and then down at the bottom here, we're getting into the snowflake eyelet.
Mm.
And yeah, I like the way sometimes you can tell they're eyelets, sometimes you can't because of the way the yarn goes.
Hmm.
It reminds me of a magic eye puzzle,
It kind of does.
It does.
which I've never been able to see, but it looks like
Yeah,
the
a little bit. Yeah, I
squigglies.
can get that.
Oh, if oh, I can see a boat. There's a boat in there.
It's always a boat.
It's always a boat.
I've never seen one of those. I've never been able to do it.
Oh,
No, me neither. But I
it
always
took me a
presumed it
long
was
time to
because
be able to
I
do
can't
it.
see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm in the snowflake eyelet section right now, and it's pretty. I figured it out. I figured out how it works with my increasing pattern, which actually has made it a 6-row repeat, or I guess a 12-row repeat. Maybe that's what it was originally. Anyway, I'm having fun with it. I figured out how it works with the increases that I'm doing at the beginning of every other row. It's not a true lace because every other, like the wrong side rows are all purl backs, so there's no lace stitches on the purl side. But I have knit 272 rows so far. And I started it,
wow.
I want to say last Monday,
Hmm.
and I haven't touched it other than picking it back up today. I haven't touched it in like 4 days since Saturday when the proposal was due. So I sent the proposal off, and then I'm like, I got to work on other stuff now.
Need a little break.
Yeah, but I've got my whole notebook full of notes.
Oh, very nice.
Hey, Greg, how are you doing on your design? The pattern you're supposed to write up. Uh, so I'm gonna
It's
beat you on this
fine.
one, right? I'm gonna win the
Oh, you are
challenge.
so gonna beat me, and which is fine. So like I was inspired when we had the friendly wager,
Hmm.
And
and
then that was it.
I was so going to do it, and then I didn't, and then Saf came and went, and I'm like, not going to see Ron until March, so
There you go. You
I
got
didn't even
months.
I didn't even see him at Saf.
Aw,
I don't even know if he was there,
aw.
so I've got plenty of time.
There you go.
That's what I've been saying for 4
3 years?
years
Four
now.
years? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you owed him that pattern when I was out there for staff.
Yep.
Yes. Yeah, it was overdue then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then I fell down a Knit Picks hole because they've got sales going on because it's that time of year.
it is.
And I bought sweater quantities of Wonder Fluff.
Mm.
So it's a bulky yarn. It's baby alpaca nylon merino, and it's kind of hard to see, but it's like it's a knit tube with the alpaca blown into it.
Oh,
And I used something similar, a different brand, but something similar to make one of my favorite sweaters of all time. It's like a big long duster from, oh, her name is Chantal. I subscribe to her newsletter.
You can drop it in the Discord.
I shall. I will drop the pattern and pictures of me wearing the original duster in a nice gray. But so I've got a sort of navy blue and this dusty pink. So I'm going to make more of that sweater just because I love wearing it so much. But because it's fluffy and fuzzy, I don't want to wear it all the time because I don't want to like have all the fluff come out or have all the fluff like felt itself down too much.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so long, you're sitting on it. So I'm afraid of like forming a butt print in it.
that's a very legitimate concern.
It is.
It really is. And I bet it's super warm too.
Oh yes, it is very cozy.
Yeah.
I love wearing it. I live currently in a place that doesn't really get winter. We get an intense fall.
But you hail from a place
I
that
hail from a
does
place
get
that gets
winter.
real winter. I know what real winter is. But because I'm in a place that doesn't have real winter now, I can wear something like this sweater as my winter coat, and I'm fine.
Right.
Unless it gets
Right.
super windy, but
Yeah.
yeah, I fell down the knit picks hole, and that's okay. Sometimes we do that.
It's all good.
So now I've got some sweaters to make for myself.
As long as you use Knitting Daddy's link, it's all good.
Yep.
It's bonus, but yeah, absolutely.
And I also have been knitting on the a test knit that is a secret test knit, so I can't share it. But I have finished the body of the baby sweater, and I have started on the arms. So now I'm on Sleeve Island.
Hey, Danny, it looks like DB wants to come join me. I'll move over.
All right, DB, hop in. You know where the link lives.
DB says she's free.
We'll just let you in, and you'll have to squish to one side, and Greg will squish to the other, and it'll all be fine.
It'll be fine.
Totally fine.
What else, Danny? What else is going on?
I think that's about it for me. Well, I have something that's going to be coming up, and I don't know if I'm allowed to share the specifics of it, but I applied to be a sample knitter,
Ooh,
which I'm very
exciting.
excited about. Yes, and so there's
Or like a private entity, or like a
for a
book?
yarn company.
Ooh.
So it's a small business yarn company, but it's a yarn company, and
Hey, Steve.
we got a DB and half a screen. Let's see if I can. What can I do with this to make it fit you both? Da-da-da-da.
Hello.
Oh, I gotta go the other way.
I'm trying to fit you both into the screen.
Hello. How's it going?
It's going, that's for damn sure.
I'm trying. I'm getting.
Oh, wrong way. This way.
There we go. We sort of got you.
Okay. Now I don't have to lean.
Because I
You
don't
don't
have
have
the
to lean
stream
quite
open
so
just yet.
Uh,
Uh,
glad you
also
can
have-
make it. Oh, look, you
Yeah.
got a kitty.
He's not happy.
Is that my bestie?
Yes. Look, it's your bestie.
Hi, Percy.
aw,
Look at how mad he looks.
He
he's a
angry.
cranky kitty.
It's because I picked him up from my mom's bed.
He's like, why'd you do that?
Because I
would you
wanted
do
my
that?
cat, damn it. I've had a hard day.
Aw.
Oh.
Sometimes I want cat cuddles, even though my cats don't love me.
I know that feeling. I am not the preferred human.
Oh.
It's okay, Percy. I know your life is hard, you know. Eating, sleeping. Occasionally your owner picks you up.
It's rough.
It's a
Yeah,
hard life.
Siggy also has a rough life. She has to choose between one of her 4 beds.
Ooh.
I don't know if you could hear him whine, but boy howdy is he whining.
Aw. Kitty.
Cranky boy.
Which is very funny because he's right underneath the microphone, so I'm surprised it's not picking him up.
Zoom's really good about what it filters.
Zoom is crazy good about that.
So what have you been working on, DB?
I started a new thing today.
What'd you start?
Oh.
I started knitting a shining scarf. So it's in the pattern of the
The carpet.
yes.
Yeah. That's a carpet,
I've not
isn't
even
it?
seen The Shining, and I know there's weird carpet.
Yes. So I started that today, and I've started it several times over. Mainly because I miscounted, and I miscounted too far to go back, so I was like, well. So
Oops.
I can help you with the numbers if you want some help.
no, you cannot. But that's the big project thing I'm working on. It's starting to do crunch time for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are you doing this as a Christmas present? My dude, you are brave.
I do.
I also have 2 hats to knit. But the yarn for that won't be here for a while, so
You have 3 hats to knit, but one is not urgent.
you're right. I'm a bad test knitter. Don't ask me to test knit your shit. Don't ever ask.
Don't offer.
If I ever say yes, tell me no.
Valid.
Listen, I don't even know if I would be a good test knitter because I might be like, yeah, that is a pattern I didn't understand how to do.
Oh.
I've also started taking coding classes, so
Ooh.
Nice.
Exciting. What kind of
I
coding?
thought you were going to say you started taking codeine, and I'm like, ooh, do we need to have an intervention?
just my favorite pastime, drugs.
Do you have enough to share? That's the real
No,
question.
absolutely not. I would never share with you, Greg. We're not friends.
We're sharing a screen right
Sharing
here.
a-
I know, it's
Yeah.
weird. Also, Danny, we gotta update my name. I am not Deebles on anything anymore.
Oh. Look at me fixing that right now as we go.
That's fine. Any whoozy.
Well, what kind of coding are you learning?
Right now HTML.
Very
Because
cool.
that's where it told me to start, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And all of this is because of our good friend Hollow.
Oh.
Yay.
Well, now you can make your fan fictions formatted very cool on AO3
I don't
with your
write
HTML
fan
markup.
fictions.
Well, you can format mine for me then.
You can start.
Yes, you
Another
can.
hobby, right? What's another hobby?
Exactly.
What does DB need but more hobbies to fill her life? Dear God, buddy.
Someone didn't like your excitement
He's
levels.
so mad. His ears.
Oh.
Oh, like claws too, isn't there claw?
No, there's
Oh,
no
okay.
claws.
It looked like
it was just
the
it was
face of
just
being
the sudden like growling that he does.
clawed.
Can you growl for us?
Not now, bitch.
He's so mad. Look at how he's trying to get away.
Airplane ears.
Oh.
Percy, it's okay, buddy.
It's like, no, it's not. I'm not in a bed anymore. Did he just flop backwards?
A little bit, yes.
Did that toddler thing of like throwing himself backwards.
My goodness.
Molly does that sometimes. She'll just like lean her head all the way back. I'm like, what are you doing? You're going to fall.
Vicky does not like to be picked up.
Molly doesn't either.
Percy tolerates it, but really he's yelling at me. He's just slowly growling. Which is very funny because his snake tail is around my arm as if he's not letting
Aw.
go.
Aw.
Calm down,
Vicky
buddy.
fell
You're
down
fine.
a few months ago, and so she
Aw.
was a little bit limpy, so I was carrying her up and down the stairs at night, and she tolerates it, but she just kind of slowly wiggles like, I don't want to be here.
Yep.
Percy.
And Molly just goes for the face and starts licking.
Ugh,
This is not cool. I don't like it.
let me appease you.
But she has a bag, so normally to bring her up the stairs, or down the stairs rather, she gets a ride in her elevator bag.
Oh,
That's cool.
I'm thinking when Siggy's mobility gets to be an issue, I think I might get an IKEA bag. I got 4 holes in
Cut
it
holes in it.
Yep.
Someone
Yeah.
handle.
because
Yep.
we have 13 stairs from the garage to the first floor, and then 14 stairs from the first floor to the second floor.
You're okay.
Yep.
Exactly conducive to
No.
senior citizen dogs.
Yeah.
But she's still doing all right. She has these, her feet are so slippery. She just slides down the stairs sometimes.
How big is she? What does she weigh?
She just got weighed at the vet today. She was 54 pounds.
Okay.
She's not little.
No, she is substantially bigger than my 16-pound Molly.
Yeah.
My liquid cat over here is so angry.
Oh, cuddly but angry.
Not even. This is forced cuddles. Look at how he has the brain cell, because look at his eyes.
Oh yeah.
He's so mad about life right now. Though when I go to bed in like 30 minutes, he'll be like, "Oh, now love me." And I'll be like,
You had your chance, bitch.
Had your chance.
Aw.
But Greg, you owe us a report.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Yes. So since the last time we were all together, I went to SAF, the Southeastern Animal Fiber Fair Festival. Begins with an F. I always forget. And so I've been knitting with some of that. So currently I am knitting some socks from yarn that I got there from Knit Circus. So here's one of the socks, and the other one I'm in the middle of the heel on the other one, and it's a lot of fun, and I've doing a little texture thing in it where I'm doing knit
Ooh.
two, purl two for a couple of rounds, and then purl two, knit two for a couple of rounds, and it makes it nice and textury. Bottom of the foot is still just stockinette, so it'll
For your
That's fine.
princess feet.
for my very princess feet that my diabetic neuropathy makes it so I can't feel much anyway. So it's fine. um, so,
"Not
but I
looking
like to
forward to
pretend.
that."
Yeah. But I got my fish lips kiss heel.
Nice.
So I love that. So I started that when I was in the airport a couple of weeks ago. I went to Pennsylvania for a work trip, and this is a yarn put up from Knit Circus where you get two.
Oops, you got
Um,
another tattoo?
Sorry about that, Greg.
What?
Finish your conversation, then I'll show it off.
Okay, all right. Where you get two cakes
Right.
that are
Matchy,
perfectly
matchy.
matched, although with variegated yarn, I don't really know if it is or not or whatever. But so the other one was already wound up, and I ended up playing Yarn Chicken on the first one. I had
Oh,
this much yarn left,
Ooh.
Okay.
so I
Damn.
won the Yarn Chicken, and so I'm very happy with that.
I see you're not weaving
all right,
in the end yet. Is that in case you have yarn chicken again and don't win?
Yes, that's exactly.
That's it.
No, it's
Yeah.
because I'm lazy.
Okay.
I don't leave the ends in until they're both done, so I can just do it all at once.
Okay.
Yeah, and a lot of times it's like 2 months after they're done.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Did I
um,
tell you about my yarn weaving in? I told DB.
Oh, where you were putting it off, and it was two.
I had 2 ends left. I thought
Yeah.
that, so there were like 40 ends on the sweater. And I thought that I had stopped after 2. No, I stopped with 2 left. And it's been
Oh.
like 6 months since I touched it because I just didn't want to weave in 40 ends and I had 2.
Well,
Yay.
now you know.
Now I know. And it's done.
Right? Yay!
Yay.
This is what I
Ooh,
was
more.
describing.
Ooh,
So this is
cute.
another thing I got from Knit Circus. This one is Paranormal Extreme Stripes. So I think this will be stripy instead of variegated.
I think that's a safe bet.
I hope so. All right. I want to pause because I want to see what DB has to say.
I didn't have anything to say. E was interrupting you because E saw my new tattoo.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's nice.
that is nice.
Yes.
Very cool.
Yeah, so I got that right before I went to California in October.
Okay.
As in, I'm only allowed to get tattoos and then get on a plane 2 days later. Because that's what happened with this one,
Okay.
and now that's what's happened with this one.
So when's the next time you're going on a flight?
It has to be in October.
Okay, so what are you getting
So who
next year?
knows? No, where am I going
No, no,
next year?
what are you
Hold on.
getting next year?
We'll find out.
Have you planned for the next tattoo that you'll get in October before flying somewhere?
No.
Oh, does it have to be impulse?
The story on this one was I was in Oregon and my friends were like, you should get a tattoo while you're here. I was like, I'm not going to get a tattoo while I was here. And then I got high and I should get a tattoo. This one came about because my mother got her second tattoo and I went, fuck, my mom can't have more tattoos than I do.
Okay.
That's fair.
So I don't really know what the third one is going to be yet because it
Thought
took
you
me
were gonna get
forever.
one on the other side that said "Yay."
I was gonna get a duplicate of this, but happy with a 20. I haven't decided if I want to do that yet. However, comma,
You want to
I
get
don't
it
know.
from the same guy.
No, I won't be able to get, well, okay, there's a lot that happened with this
Okay, fair enough.
tattooed
You do not
artist.
have to. You don't have to.
Not anything with me, just in her own personal life. And if this was done in Oregon, I don't know when I'll be back in Oregon. So it's kind of like, ooh,
Yeah.
how do I do that? And also I really like this tattoo artist that did this one. She is sweet. I walked in and she was listening to Final Fantasy VII music and I went, oh, bestie.
Nice.
Like, so, she might be like my artist forever, and she does like my sister and my mom's tattoos. There are tattoos that are planned. The problem is those are planned with other people.
Right.
Mm.
So it might be that I go ahead and get some of them, and then they go and get theirs later. Haven't
Just depends on when you're going to
decided
get on an airplane.
Mhm.
yet. No, I plan on getting another tattoo before I get on. Well,
Yeah.
my next airplane trip is in March, so like,
So you got a couple
Time's
months to
ticking.
decide.
no.
Yeah.
All right,
See,
everyone, go to the Discord and let DB know.
Yeah, vote on DB's tattoos. I kind of want a tattoo, but I also don't because I'm so changeable. But
Mm,
if I were to get one, the artist I would select is a local artist who I sat next to her dad when I was donating blood, and I commented on one of his tattoos, and he was like, well, that's cool. My daughter's a tattoo artist. She's, XYZ tattoo artist. And she's like, appointment only, and she does her tattoos.
So I also change a lot, which is why my tattoos are in places that you don't see a lot.
mhm.
So, and they're easy to hide from my corpo job. So,
I am just so thankful that I did not get a Harry Potter tattoo.
Mhm.
there's a reason why so I told myself there's only one tattoo that I will get that is a character specific one.
Hmm.
And I don't know if anybody can guess who that character is.
Is it that
The
guy
one
behind you?
Yes, it is Scream. It is Scream related. Because I love him and yeah, so he's gonna go on my leg one day.
Okay.
So but I also might be getting a Vampire the Masquerade tattoo, so which I feel like has to go on this arm because of the ghost with the
The
D20.
Snoopy. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So A lot of my tattoos are kind of impulsive. Like, I was just like, what do I want? Oh, I like cyberpunk. Let's go with this. And I found this online, and the tattoo artist was like, I wasn't sure what colors. You said you wanted colors, and she picked some, and I went, can we do more like teal and purple? And she went, yes, I love that. And I'm like, great. Because
All
she picked
right.
out like red and yellow, and I was like, ooh, they were getting too close to like Chiefs colors, and I don't need that on my body.
I
Aw.
don't know what I want, but I don't want that.
Correct.
Yeah. Yes,
Okay. Now that
I
we've had our commercial interruption,
that's right. No, that's
continue,
fine.
Greg.
No, it's good. Like I feel at some point I'm gonna get a tattoo.
Do it, coward.
Uh, yeah, I am, and I've been talking about it some, and now Blueberry keeps asking me, what kind of tattoo are you gonna get, Dad? What kind of tattoo? And I'm she keeps growing, and we might if I don't decide quickly, we'll probably just end up getting a tattoo together, you
That would
know?
be really cute.
It would be, wouldn't it?
Yep.
My mom got a tattoo with my sister. That was my mom's first tattoo, so
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah.
I have a
Well,
tattoo
she
designed, but I've had it since 2001, and I just have not been able to put it on my body because I wanted to put it on my foot. And
Ah.
I have been consistently working in the medical field or in the scientific field where you have to wear closed-toed shoes all the time. So I would have to like have enough vacation time to be able to be barefoot or wear
Right.
Sure.
not closed-toed shoes for a
Yeah.
week or two at least to heal.
Yeah.
And that just has never happened.
Just put your foot in a bag,
I mean,
like a
if you have the
Ziploc bag.
second skin, it should be fine. Because the pain stops after like a little bit.
Yeah, a bit.
You could just do what my mom does and have neuropathy. So
Not feel anything.
my aunt was asking her about her tattoo, and she has one on the back of her calf and one on her foot. But at the time, it was just the back of her calf. And my aunt was like, "Well, did it hurt?" And my mom's like, been through chemotherapy. Nothing hurts when you have neuropathy."
Oh,
There you go.
yeah.
Well, and then when I got this, it was shortly after I had all my back issues.
Oh, so that's nothing compared to
So
what
you're
I've
like,
been
this is
living
nothing.
through.
Well, I was telling my friend that I was worried about it, and she's like, DB, you live with chronic pain. Nothing is as bad as what you're going through. And I went, okay.
Valid.
It's fair. Fair. All right. Well, back to SAF.
Yes.
I also picked up another grab bag of the String Theory Colorworks self-striping yarn,
Ooh.
which I don't know what I'm gonna do now because like I had one that I'd ordered in the mail, and so I opened this one
Ooh.
a little while ago. I haven't cast it on yet, but I've still got two more mysteries out of this set,
Mm.
and I've got three mysteries here. So, and these are all of these are still wrapped up. So
Ooh.
I don't know what it is, but my contrast is
Ooh.
gray,
Ooh, pretty.
great silvery gray. It's in the incandescence base, which is 80% Shaniko wool and 20% Stellina. So
Ooh,
it
shiny.
was the only sparkly one that she had on the wall, and I'm like, yep, that's the one I want. So yeah, so I've got that. So I don't need to buy sock yarn in for socks in a long time. And then I bought
Will though.
more a couple of weeks ago when I was in Pennsylvania because
That's what
As
you
one
do.
does.
Yeah.
I'm kind of mad that you were in Pennsylvania and we weren't like, hey, DB, drive over.
Yeah, oh, you want to drive over and like look at my office building while I'm inside of it?
Fuck it, yeah, let's do it. Let's ball.
Yeah, all right. Next
You
time.
kidnap me from my work, I kidnap you from your work.
Wait,
Yes.
Phoebe,
Yeah.
how close are you? Not specifics, but Washington, D.C., is that a doable visit? I don't know where that is relative to Pennsylvania or relative to you.
If we're going to DC, I'm coming.
Okay.
About 5.5 hours.
Okay.
Same for me.
I need to go to museums and I need to shit on the White House lawn.
Okay.
One of those things will get you arrested or shot.
I could take a train.
We love trains. We just talked about trains.
It would only be 12 hours or 13 hours.
Nice.
I should see how long a train ride would be for me
Oh
from
my gosh.
here to DC.
We
Probably
can
like
have a train
4
trip to
days.
DC.
Yes. All right. Well, while E is looking that up, I want to show you some more yarn.
Yes, please.
Um,
All the
on
yarn.
my way out of SAF, I stopped by the Hingston Handmade
Oh, I love her stuff. Erin is so cool.
vendor. Yeah, I've probably seen her around over the years, but haven't paid much attention to it.
Okay.
Honestly, because I became enamored with the String Theory Colorwork self-striping yarn, and so when I think of self-striping, that's what
That's
I
where you
think
go.
of. Yeah, but her booth was laid out really nicely, where it was. Oh, there you
I
go.
met her at Into the Wool. We
Nice,
were at a couple of
nice.
retreats together.
Yeah, and her booth was laid out really nicely, where she had all of the colors and whatnot together, and then different weights there. And so most people they have their booths laid out by weight,
Yeah.
or whatever. So. But what got me was she had a booth sample. This is an example of where a booth sample will sell the yarn. And it was for the checkerwork hat. And so this was made with self-striping yarn, but it looks like diagonal checkers,
Yeah.
like a checkerboard, basically. And it's because you can kind of see the ridges.
Oh,
There's a
yeah.
yarn over and a knit two together, so it leans everything over. And if I stretch it out, you can see a stripe. It looks
Right.
like a zigzag.
But it's
But-
yeah. That's
Yeah.
very cool.
But like, what a cool. I mean, obviously it was designed for self-striping yarn, but what a cool thing to do other than horizontal stripes with self-striping yarn.
Yeah.
And so I bought this yarn, and it was a Christmassy, and it's also sparkly. I was feeling very sparkly,
Nice.
and it's Christmassy colors, and the pattern was listed on the shop sample, and so I went to Ravelry and bought the wrong one,
Of course.
and
Yep.
because there's a fingering weight version and a DK version, I bought the DK version without even
Without looking.
noticing. Yeah, I was
We
just
do
a
that.
rush, blah, 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 whatever. And so then when I got to where I was going, I went to go cast it on. I was like, oh, wait a minute, this is for DK weight. And like, I didn't even know there were two patterns at first. I was like, okay, well, the numbers are going to be wrong, but I can do math and figure out, based on the gauge, what I ought to cast on, and just redo all the numbers, make it a multiple of 6, so the pattern will work. And I could have done that like if I knitted a gauge swatch and like checked my gauge, but I was just like, I'll just guess based on the ball band, and it wasn't quite right. So it came out big-ish. I mean, it's not too bad. I haven't washed or blocked it yet.
Right.
Pam suggested I throw it in the washing machine, and maybe it'll shrink up a little bit. It's super wash.
Yeah.
So I might do that. But I have since purchased the finger and weight version as well. And the DK version is also designed to be slouchy, so it was also
be.
bigger
Yeah.
by design. But now I'm like, I don't have enough left over. I used like 3/4 of it, and I've got a quarter left. So, and I don't want to use any of my string theory yarn for it, because I've got the contrast and heel color for all of that. Even
Right.
though I've got 7 hanks of string. Maybe I will. I don't know. But anyway, I love the pattern. I'm definitely going to make more of this hat with self-striping yarn, because I'm just excited to have something other than
Socks.
socks to make with self-striping yarn.
Not that there's anything wrong with socks, but sometimes you've knit a million socks and you'd like to
Right.
knit something else for a little bit.
Something else. Yeah. So that's good.
Yeah.
What'd you find out, E?
65 hours.
How many?
Ooh,
65 hours.
that's a lot of hours.
I found out that it only cost me $53 to take a train
Really?
That's not
Do
bad.
from
it.
Cleveland.
Do it. Because
I
I'm
might
probably going to
have
drive,
to.
so I'll have a car. I can pick you up.
Fuck yeah, somebody needs to.
Yeah.
Drop the deets and crits knits trips,
There we go. Yep.
and we'll
Yeah.
start planning.
Yes. Another thing I was on a mission for was yarn for fingerless mitts because Meredith wanted some fingerless mitts and she sent me a pattern. She found a lacy pattern that she wanted, and she wanted it with Angora yarn or something that would give it a halo. Okay, fine. So I went and I found a couple of people who had Angora yarn, but they were all dyed. They didn't have any that was natural. And she wanted something that was more natural or like gray-ish or whatever. Um, and I double checked with her to make sure that she was more interested in the halo versus the Angora, which she was. So I was like, sweet, Kid Mohair is on the table now. So I started, which gave me some more options and everything. And I found somebody who I could get like lace weight mohair, Kid Mohair, and fingering weight not not halo-y, and I'll just hold them together. And so I'll have the structural integrity provided by this, and I'll have the halo provided by this.
Nice.
And so that should be good. Maybe this will be my Christmas break knitting. I'll get this wound up while we're traveling and stuff. So there's that. And then the last thing is I stopped by the Leading Men Fiber Arts booth.
Oh, I love their stuff too.
I love their stuff, and I bought some of their yarn to make like a while ago to make the double knit thing that we got from Pearls with the D&D map on it and
Yeah.
everything like that. So I have some that I'll use for that, but they had this one called Boo. And so it was like a
Aw.
bunch of Halloweeny type of colors.
Cute.
And I said, that looks great. I don't know what I want to make with this. I'll make a cowl or something. I'll do like color work sort of thing. And so I had them help me pick out a main color, or background color to go with it. And so we found this. So these will work out together, pretty well.
Yeah.
And so I'm started working on it.
Oh, that's
And
so
it's-
stinking cute.
Oh, cute.
Yeah. So what I've been doing is I I also like these doodle decks from Pacific Knit Co.
Oh, nice.
And so they're little cards that have color work motifs on them.
Oh.
And so and you can get them in a deck. Like here's an example of a deck. They have the Fantasy Doodle card deck. So it's got swords and dragons and castles and stuff like that on it. And I got a spooky one that's got ghosties and stuff. So this one, I did, it's got phases of the moon. That's what these guys are. So little phases of the
love
moon, like a
that.
full moon and waxing and waning. And so you just take the motifs and just stack them on top of each other. You make a scarf, a cowl, a hat, or whatever. And so I have a couple of the cards. Like here, I'm gonna put a spider on it because everyone loves
Spoopy.
spiders. Got a spider web for my spider to live in.
Nice.
So
Spooky
So,
with the
I'll
spider web in.
so I'll knit more of it and figure out if it's going to be wide enough to get over my neck, over my big head, and become a cowl, or maybe it's just a hat, and we'll see. So
They have a Seattle
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
destination one. That's
Pacific.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they have lots of cool stuff. So I found them a couple of years ago at SAF, and they've got like a big 50 card deck or something, several 50 cards, and then these were just like 20 cards or something like that. It's a smaller one. But then I went and I got like a Pokemon card binder, and so I put them
I
all in
love
here.
it.
So
Oh
I
my
could,
god,
love
that's
it so much.
perfect.
so it's like.
That's
It's like, yeah,
fantastic.
Yeah, here's some I got stuff that was like there's a little ducks, little Christmassy tree
So are they
things or
ducks or are
whatever.
they seagulls?
Oh, seagulls, yeah, little seagulls. Because I got one that was like fishing and beach related. Oh, this must be the
Oh,
fantasy one because
Dublin.
it's got there's dragons and all of that stuff.
Oh, I
Okay,
love it.
so I guess I just need to not have money ever.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, every time I show up at a show, there's more decks. And I'm like, God damn it. It's like, it is like
Season
Pokemon. I gotta
2
get them
featured
all.
Fiber Friend.
I'm sorry,
Oh,
you what?
yeah.
I said season 2 featured Fiber Friend, baby.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Yeah, and so like the deck has like instructions on how to do it,
Right.
and including like how to make a infinity cow, how to make a stranded cow, and it's got like here's like you can just add things together and it tells you what to do. It's so cool. She's got a book as well. So she started with the
Yeah.
decks, and then last year she put a book out, and I don't have the book
Does the
yet.
book have all of the things?
No, because she's always putting new decks out.
Well, I mean, but like, does it have a lot of them?
Yeah,
An
it has a lot of
anthology
them.
type thing.
It's got the
Yeah.
standard. It's got probably the most generic stuff and everything like that. I don't know if it's got
There's
the
a 200 card deck,
oh
and it's only $30.
So
So I'm going shopping tonight. It's fine.
yeah.
I am not. I'm gonna be a good girl. I'm not gonna do it.
The
Put
London
it on
one
your
has
put it on your holiday wish
corgis!
list.
I've been asked what I want for Christmas. I gotta go look now.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
fantastic because you can get
Cool decks.
anything.
Right, right. I mean, and basically it's like you want to make a stranded color work, hat, cowl, scarf, whatever, basic recipe for it, and then you put whatever designs you want on it. Get your yarn, and then you can like I'm doing all of this. I've got the solid yarn and then a variegated yarn for all the stuff. But get like 12 different kinds of solid yarns. Do a band that's like 2 colors, and then your next band a different 2 colors, and your next band a different 2.
There's a monster expansion pack.
I saw
Yeah.
that. That's what I clicked on.
24
Yes.
monsters for $24.
Yes, I
That's
got-
not bad. Like $1 a doodle.
That's $1 a monster.
Dollar a doodle, right?
And
Yeah, so I got
honestly,
these were from the
so cheap.
Spellbound one, which is different. So the Spellbound one was all like Halloweeny type
Right.
stuff, and then the Fantasy Doodle one.
Well,
And
they
then I
had just
got-
an autumn
Yeah,
too.
There's a
yeah,
baking one that has a KitchenAid.
right, right.
Sci-fi expansion.
Okay,
I saw that as well.
so we're all shopping. I see. We
You're
know what we're getting for
welcome.
Christmas.
You're welcome.
You know what we should do? We should do a Crits and Knits Christmas gift exchange, but the plan is instead of buying each other stuff and spending more money on shipping, we just each buy our own one and say it's from someone else.
Yes, yes. That's a great idea.
We're going
I
to
was
explore
going to
that
spend
further.
X amount of dollars on all of my Crits and Knits friends, and
So
they were going to
that's
do
the
the same.
one for
So I'm just
Ren.
going to spend that on me, and everyone save shipping, and I
Yeah.
get exactly what I want.
You know what's very funny? You all do that. I don't do that. I don't buy anything for myself.
Well, you should. You should.
I very rarely buy things for myself.
Yeah.
But this would be a
You
fun way to
should.
do it. Is if we'll take this to Discord.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Oh, the haunted one is out of stock. Oh, Spellbound is out of stock too.
Aw.
Spellbound right here.
You lucky dog.
You might also check local yarn shops
Yeah,
because
no, I know that.
it is stocked.
I know one LYS has it.
Yeah, it is stocked locally. When I was in Pennsylvania, they had a crap ton of them out on the tables out there. And so I was like, let me go. I pulled this out of my backpack to show them. Oh, see, look what I was doing. And like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. We all jumped up and down, and it was delightful.
I love this. We're gonna. I have things to take to Discord this evening once we're done here.
Nice.
We have plans and thoughts and things.
Yeah.
And I
like
did drop this in the Discord in the link section
Perf.
for Crits and Knits so that everyone can go see it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. I want all of them. They've got like different countries and stuff. You know, Blueberry does the Irish dance. They've got an Ireland one. I got those. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna make a hat with some of the Irish motifs on it.
There's a freebie.
Ooh.
I think
I had a pop up for free Ultimate Doodle Workbook.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to go to Ravelry because I feel like I might have one of these patterns already. Oh, it's so hot for a little more time.
Well, now that we're all distracted, anyone else got anything to say before we just spend the rest of the episode shopping?
So
Yeah,
it's not.
no, I'm thinking oh, go ahead, Greg.
I was gonna say it's not knitting, but I do have like a fun 3D print thing to share.
Yes, please.
All right. So I went to Pennsylvania for work, and I'm in enterprise architecture in my day job. EA, is what we do. I printed up the little books. Like Danny introduced me to the
Yeah.
books with dice. Well, you can just get it with like nothing inside, a little container or whatnot. So I printed them all up, put EA on it for our logos or whatnot. And so I gave them to everybody. And one of my coworkers said everyone enjoyed it. And one of my coworkers said, all right, this is really great. Maybe you can help me out. I want it so that when I open up the EA box, a spring-loaded middle finger comes up. I was like, I can maybe help you with that. And so I looked around on Maker World where I get most of my STL files, and they had a box with a spring-loaded middle finger that you could print
Of course they
out.
did.
Of course they did. And so I printed out, one of the little middle fingers, and it was designed such that you take the spring out of a ballpoint pen, and
Oh,
there's a little hole in the bottom, so you can put it on there, and then attach it or whatnot. So I got my little finger,
Nice.
but it's tiny for the box.
Right.
oh,
So I printed it at 150%,
Nice.
and it'll fit in fine. I printed at 200%, and it's too
Too
big.
big. Yeah.
But I'll just keep this one in my pocket so I can like reach into my pocket to give this to people when I need to.
Nice.
So now I just need to get a bigger spring than
Right.
what's on the ballpoint pen. Amazon sells packs of them, and I'm sure I can find them at other
Oh,
places
yeah.
too. I'm going to look around locally or whatever. And then I can just like hot glue gun it in,
Yeah.
and then you put it in, close it up, and you open it up, and then
Go.
ding.
Love it.
That's my funness. That's my funness.
Love it.
That's all I have.
I need to decide what I want to do for Christmas ornaments this year for my team, since I have a team this year. I've
Oh.
I've done snowflakes so much. I'm thinking about going back to non-denominational wintertime holiday socks.
Yeah.
That's actually what I did for my team. I forgot that I did that. I knitted up 6 small socks and gave it to him when I was in Pennsylvania.
Okay, that settles it. It's
Yeah.
the year of the non-denominational wintertime holiday sock.
Ooh.
Yeah, and it was just scrap yarn that I had
If
lying around.
if you want to use a specific pattern and put them on sock blockers, I can send you 6 sock blockers because I have so many sock blockers 3D printed. They're keychains.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Because yeah, we'd done that one year for Into the Wool, and then that was the COVID year, and it was canceled. So I'm like, I have like enough of these for every attendee of this retreat, and I don't have anything to do with them. I gave a bunch to the local yarn shop to sell, but I still have like a giant Ziploc bag full of 3D printed sock blockers. I'm like,
Hmm.
maybe that's what I'll do since I'm on a much smaller team now. There are 4 other people on my team. I can make them all sock keychains. Mail that out. I could do 4. 4's not too many.
Yeah, the ones I was doing, it took me like an hour or two to knit them up. I was doing them during Blueberry's dance competition.
Yeah.
I knit up 2 or 3 a day during competition.
Yeah.
And
And
the
I
last time I did it, they knit up pretty quick too.
I even wrote a pattern to fit these sock blockers, so I know it'll work. I may have to do that. That's a
Do it.
thought.
Do it.
I feel like if I knit one of those for my sister, she'll kill me.
Because she wants socks.
Because she wants socks.
Yeah.
Big socks.
But there's a difference between a little sock and a whole foot sock.
Correct. Danny got me into knitting. Doesn't mean I'm going to start knitting socks.
Right?
You know what you do is don't knit it for her. You wrap and glue the yarn around it. So it's a yarn covered sock blocker. Like, this is as close as you're getting to a sock.
She would kill me.
Then please do it.
Wouldn't it be
No.
a fun death? Though?
Wow, Greg.
Yes. I'm a
DB
horrible
will remember
person.
this.
Just one more in the horrible things I say and do for you.
Do for me. Hold on.
Like impersonate you.
You've been
Help you with
sharing your screen so nicely.
Yes. When I have made socks for like my mom. Oh, yeah, I saw my mom a couple of weeks ago. She gave me yarn and said, "I want socks out of this." I was like, "Ah."
Well, at least she provides the yarn.
Yeah,
and
she
so
did.
you don't
Yeah,
have to
she
like
did.
find something that might be right for
Right.
her.
I've been giving her socks for Christmas every year for a while, and like I missed a year or two now, and now she's like, "I want them. I want more again. Here's some yarn. Let's go."
Okay.
She wants striped, so she got stripy yarn for it. So she wants striping yarn socks. But I would always make little sock ornaments out of the leftovers
Hmm.
and give them to like one year I just gave her those and didn't give her the big socks until a couple hours later because
Oh,
I'm a
such a
horrible
brat.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a horrible person. And but one of the things I like about that is you've got if you get a hole in your sock and you need to darn it, boom, just take the ornament apart and you've got matching yarn all
That's
ready
true.
to go
Darn.
for it.
Yeah. And it's been in existence and knit for as much time as the rest of the sock.
Right,
So,
right. Well, it's not as worn as or whatever, but yeah,
no.
whatever. And that's if you
Same
care
dye
about
lot.
having something that's just
Yeah. Same dye lot.
yeah, yeah. So I don't care about that anymore. When I get holes in my socks that I darn, I just use whatever yarn happens to be available, and it's just a mix match.
Yeah.
I could tell that hurt Danny. I'm sorry, Danny.
It's
I
fine.
didn't mean
It's
to hurt
okay.
you. I
No,
didn't
I
mean to
understand.
hurt
I
you
understand.
like that.
I'm actually thinking I've got 3 pairs of socks and a sweater that need repairs. Maybe that should be my goal for next year, is to
Yeah.
do the knit
Be
repairs.
comfortable with visible repair.
Well, one of them I don't want to because it's a sweater and it's right here. So it's like right where
Mm.
it's obvious. And I've got leftover yarn, so I could do it.
You can make it happen. Yeah.
It's a striped sweater too, 2-color striped. So it's not self-striping yarn, it's 2 different colors of yarn. But I have both colors. I don't know, we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see.
You got all that. That is a future Danny
It is
decision.
a future Danny decision.
FDD.
Yep. Well, I don't think we're going to make it until 10 o'clock to raid Quests and Chaos.
We tried.
Oh. No, I need to go to
Yeah.
bed.
My brain
I
is
did too.
sleepy.
My body is going through it.
Oh.
TM.
I did want to mention, in case anyone is looking for, what's it called? Charity knitting. Knit the Rainbow is open for winter garment collection again. They collect, what do they collect? Just about everything knit. Does it say what they collect? I just got
have
an
some
email
stuff
from them.
laying around.
I know they do socks and hats and gloves and scarves. And they are collecting them for the New York area. And they also take monetary donations. But yeah, they want to aim to provide handmade winter garments to young people in need, specifically LGBTQ plus youth. So if you are someone who has got more knitting time than people to knit for, they're a good
There you
group to
go.
check
Not me. I don't have any time for anything ever.
out. Poor DB.
And yet you're here with us.
We love you.
Thank
Thank
Yay.
you. And thank you all for watching and hanging out tonight. I know there hasn't been a lot of chat, but that's okay because sometimes we're just not very chatty. But we were chatty, so that's really what matters for you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. And we will be back in 2 weeks for another Just the Knits episode. So we will see you then. Bye.
Bye.